I've always been of the mind that, as a species, we have a long, long history of nomadic lifestyles. And when you really break it down, hunter-gatherers chasing the next mammoth herd isn't all that different than roaming the country in an RV, chasing fair weather and a hot bite. I'm not entirely sure at exactly what point I decided the corporate ladder scramble just wasn't for me. But when I bowed out of that rat race to pursue my true passion, I really only knew one thing for certain. I didn't want to sit still. So, I decluttered my life, moved into an RV, and hit the road full time. Before I embarked on this journey, I thought the goal was fish. And since then, I've found plenty of success on the water. But somewhere along the way, I made the realization that the fish aren't what makes this journey special. Instead, it turns out that the people I've encountered along the way have left the greatest impact on me.
My dad has a fish. Can I go see?
Yeah. Let's go.
The magic of travel simply can't be found at the end of a long line or inside a brochure. It's found in the local customs and lifestyles. It's found in expanding your perspectives through meeting people from radically different walks of life. It's found in the details. From New Zealand to Mexico to Panama to the 28 states I've hit so far, everywhere I've been has had something unique to offer. Whether I'm sampling the local flavors, exploring new country with the locals, or working to understand the history of what shaped these places and people, the fish have almost become an afterthought.
This place is absolutely gorgeous. Reminds me a lot of Another day in the life. Yep, fish. Yeah!
Despite all the success I've found on the water, I've ultimately realized that many years from now, when I'm bouncing my grandkid on my knee and telling her stories about the good old days, most of the stories I'll tell will have nothing to do with the fish that first drew me to these wild places.
The landing was definitely the most exciting part of the flight, 100%.
I don't know what my end game is. I don't even really have a plan. All I know is that the more places I visit, the richer I become. And in case you haven't been paying attention, I'm not talking about wealth.
Look at that, right there!
Wherever the road takes me, I can't wait to find out what the next field trip has in store for me.
I'll tell you what, sure beats a day in the office.